Orange. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to last year, the number one most out-of-date podcast in the world. We are in Denver, Colorado. Amelia's back. Round 2. Here we go. I have topics today. I didn't have any topics last time, and I think that kind of screwed us over a little bit.
I think it was great. It was my first podcast.
No, yeah, you did great. I set you up like terribly, and I feel bad for everybody. So, my first topic, CHROMAKOPIA. You know what that is?
Can I take a guess?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm only going to guess one thing, so it's not annoying, but CHROMAKOPIA. Well, I do know that there's something with the chromes that's like eyes being different colors, like because you could have like 2 different eye colors, so maybe it has to do with like, or like eyes or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it might, but I was talking about it in the sense of Tyler, the Creator's new album.
Oh, no, I've not listened to it. Is that what it's called?
It's dropping on Monday. It's not out yet.
Oh, okay.
It's called CHROMAKOPIA, and it's pretty big deal, and I'm very excited. People are like speculating like who's gonna be the features.
Oh, I was just actually about to ask.
He dropped some really cool like promo videos, and there's at least like 10 guys that looks like they're gonna feature. So people are thinking like maybe Kendrick, Frank Ocean. I'm hoping Kanye. So many people. Lil Yachty. Kanye and Tyler have. Kendrick, I don't think so. Frank Ocean, yeah.
Okay.
A bunch of other people.
Do you think Tyler, the Creator, would do something with Sabrina Carpenter? I think he would.
I think it's possible. That'd be way out of left field, I think, but I could see that.
Yeah.
I think he's super cool, and yeah, I'm excited. Me and Sean and Andre and Jack are gonna listen to it together.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
like at midnight.
Well, that was kind of the plan, but he's dropping it at 6 a.m. Eastern time, which is 4 a.m. in New Mexico.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
pretty sure.
Yeah,
so
it is.
We're not gonna listen like right away.
Oh, okay.
But later that night, I think when Jack gets off work or something.
Okay, that's awesome. That'll be really cool.
Yeah.
CHROMAKOPIA. Have you looked up what that means?
No, I haven't actually.
I'm curious.
Yeah. But yeah, he's dropped like multiple cool videos, like snippets of different songs and stuff. And then he has like these trucks driving around the country. And I'm not exactly sure what they are, but like they're stopping. One of them stopped in Roswell, New Mexico, like during a flood. And so he was there for like multiple days and like.
Wait, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So we kind of missed it. But,
dang.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Shoot, what was he doing driving around?
I don't really know. Like, I think it's kind of just to raise awareness about it. And I was wondering if it's like pop-up merch stores or something. Or maybe that's just where a bunch of the shows are going to be. Because there's a world tour that he's doing.
You think there's going to be one in Roswell?
There's not, actually. Yeah, no, I don't know. I never connected that. But because there's going to be one in Arizona and one in...
Texas.
Yeah, Texas. But yeah, I think me and Sean are actually going to go to one of them. I forget which one, but because one of them lines up with our fall break. So, yeah.
Your fall break hasn't happened already?
Spring break, thanks.
Oh, I was like, that's crazy. I swear Tyler was on fall break like 2 weeks ago.
That's probably right.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That would be really cool. When's your spring break? Is like March something?
Yeah, it's like March something.
That's awesome. That would be really fun. And probably in like Texas or Arizona.
Yeah, I think Arizona or like Nevada or something.
Okay,
I can't remember.
Either way, that'll be so cool.
Yeah. I'm just so excited. Like I just it's so hyped. Like,
have you seen him before?
No, I haven't.
Really? He's probably, I mean, besides Brockhampton, he's the best performer I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, you saw him. Where did you see him again?
Lollapalooza in Chicago.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
and what year was that?
It's like I think 2018.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was right after Flower Child came out or whatever.
Flower Boy?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he, I somehow like sat and waited until like I got to the front of the stage, so I was at the front for his concert.
That's so cool.
And he like came up to us and everything.
Wow.
Like, I have videos of
That's
like
awesome.
10 feet away from him. It was really cool.
That's sick.
And he's just such a good performer. It's like insane.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I've always like heard. Like
he's like not tired. Like, but you can also tell he's not like I don't know if, I guess I could say language on this podcast. He's not like fucked up. Like he's not like I keep having like that Jesus guy from tonight popping into my head, which is like so
the guy
weird.
that turned water to beer or whatever. Yeah.
But yeah, that's the Jesus I talk about. But no, yeah, I think that yeah, he was like so good, and that was just because like the level of energy he brought, and like I mean everything he did, it was just so good to watch. And I didn't even know like a lot of his songs back then or anything, and I still like loved the concert. It was
awesome.
So good. Oh my god, people did not want him to leave. And then Brockhampton was just, I don't know if you've ever really listened to them or not.
Not a ton, but there's some songs.
I love them because like, well, I only got turned on to them because of the performance, but literally it's like 11 or more guys in one group, and they all cohesively perform together and do different things. Some of them rap, some of them kind of talk, some of them sing, some of them like beatbox, but it all works, and like they're all on different songs together, and like the way they perform
cool.
it's so freaking good. Like, and they had like the stage that was like the mosh pit stage, like it was crazy, and so it was like insane. And I stayed out, like I tried to stay out of it, but it was so good. Like it was insane.
That's
Definitely and then actually I also saw Charlie XCX, which is crazy, before she was really big.
Okay. Where was that?
Also Lollapalooza the same year.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Charlie XC. I barely know anything about
Brat,
her.
that album, the Green Album.
Yeah, I know that was like a meme.
Yeah,
like,
she's been really, I mean, she's been kind of, do you remember that song that was like, I crashed my car into the
yeah.
That was her.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, anyway.
Do you like listen to albums all the way through, or have you done that with any albums, would you say?
I'll say straight up, like, unless it was like from when I was a child, like High School Musical, no, because like if I don't like the song within like the first 10 seconds, then that's so annoying, then I usually change it. And it's like I don't even know the song like at that point, so I don't even get to give it a chance.
Yeah.
But it's like I think I have so much anxiety in my head if I don't like automatically, I'm not able to like sing along. My head starts going in a terrible place. That's how I am with music. Like that's why I don't really listen to music ever.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Like that's why when I'm driving alone, unless I'm like in a great mood to begin with, I must like listen to a podcast or like anything else, like audiobooks, like yeah, because I will like be so like, like whenever I get to where I'm going, I'll be like, oh my god,
What just happened?
yeah, that was like a torture chamber. Like,
Jeez.
yeah. And so instead I just listen to depressing podcasts.
I like podcasts.
What podcast besides?
Last year.
Okay.
I first listened to a full album in like 2019 when Tyler the Creator dropped
Oh,
Igor.
really?
Yeah, because
Okay.
so on the album, like I think it was the cover art for the back of it, but somehow I saw it like digitally, maybe on Instagram. It said it had this message that he wrote that said like please, like if you get the chance, like listen to this whole album in full. It's how I intended it to
I
listen to.
remember that.
And like when I read that, it like hit me. I was like, oh, like yeah, of course, like this artist like put this all together because they wanted
The way
it
they
to be
wanted
together.
it to be.
And like the fact that he said that, I was like, yeah, like I'll give it a shot.
That's
So that's
super
like
cool.
the first album that I listened to all the way through. And since then I've listened to like a bunch, and I think it's such a cool thing, and
Yeah.
like I really like the idea of like albums and stuff.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I'm just extra excited about this one. And also, yeah, this one's a big deal because I'm pretty sure there's been some rule where like he drops every 3 years, but it's only been like he dropped in 2023, I think. So it's been like 1 or 2 years.
Wow.
So people think it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
And also some of his biggest albums, it says like something like produced, written, and like composed all by Tyler Okonoma.
Oh yeah. I don't know the full pronunciation, but yeah.
Yeah,
That's so
and this
cool.
one is
That's
as well. So.
I find that like mad props to artists who like actually write their own songs, produce them, and sing them. Like that is so incredible,
Yeah.
and that's why I really love Chapel Roan.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I still like can't really pronounce her name.
Chapel Roan.
Yeah, because she literally has created everything she has done. She has completely created on her own. Like
That's
she
really
didn't
impressive.
use anybody else. She didn't like take like bits from producers, or like literally you can see her standing in a park alone years ago singing Pink Pony Horse or Pink Pony Club when no one freaking knew about it.
Wow.
And she's like that's crazy to me, like that you have that many bangers going around in your head and like you just drop all of them. Like, what? Like
it's really special.
I have this friend from camp, Sarah. She, like, this is not a joke, and I wish my 6th grader self was, like, a producer with, like, massive amounts of money, because I would have signed this girl and, like, gotten claims on all of her songs. She changed her singing, like, voice when we were, like, 17, so it's no longer good, like, in my opinion. And she could have, like, gotten onto, like, American Idol, like, and had her own songs that were so catchy and so good. Like, she would sing them for people, and people would go on to continue singing them throughout the day. Like, they were really, like, not like, oh, you left me and I'm so... No, like, it was super good songs. And, like, I still, to this day, like, I would back her so hard if she, like, got rid of the weird things she's doing now.
What does she do?
I hope she never sees this. She's, like, began producing her own music, and it's really different. And she changed her, like, singing voice, too. So it's not good. No, it's literally like she tried to like make it into like this like raspy like I don't know how to explain it. Like it's just like I really liked it before.
I feel like I can kind of relate to this. Like, first of all, shout out whoever that is if you're watching.
I should change her name too. I think so. Okay.
It's kind of hard to give you a shout out. But so my boy Water John. Like I think it's so cool, like all the music that he's doing and stuff, but like it's not really my cup of tea. Like, Like I just don't really listen to like dubstep or like EDM very much.
Same.
And like he originally was doing more like generic like hip hop stuff, and like I was vibing with that a little bit more. But I like obviously that's like what he really loves to do, so I'm like
you do you, bro.
I guess that's cool. Ian.
She even changed her name now that I'm thinking about it to something that sounds like Purell. Think about the name that I already told you and then end it with L.
Okay.
And then no at the end.
Okay. Okay, I get that.
I still don't understand it. Like, I've never heard her pronounce it or anything, so, like, I just see it and I'm like...
That's funny. Oh, is it cool if I move on?
Yeah.
Okay, so you started posting on TikTok, and I don't know if you're still, like, thinking about doing that.
I took it down.
Okay. Do you have any thoughts about, like, continuing?
Yes.
Because I think it's super cool.
I do. Okay, so first of all, I have actually 2 things to comment on that. One is that I kept that video up for like a good amount of time, and it like actually and like
was it the you talking video?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was like doing pretty good. Like people were actually liking it, and then like do you remember?
Got on the wrong side of somebody's page.
Do you remember who Ethan Johnson is? I'm like outing so many people.
I can bleep out as many people as you want. I have no idea who that dude is. Did he go to Solomon Schechter?
Yeah, and his family is like super
in between our age.
Yeah, and then he had an older brother too, who's older than me. But he commented on that video and was like, "Geez, I had no idea this is like what you guys go through. I'm so sorry," or whatever. And I was like, "Oh, that's really nice." But then after a while, I was like, and I like started listening to myself talk, and I was just like, I have to get rid of this, like, because I couldn't have it going on in like a gym auditorium and me being present and like have a lot of people there. And so that's like how I always go off of like if I should keep something posted.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, because I know we talked about this, and I feel like I had such a good response, and now I don't remember, but like, yeah, I feel like that's important to think about, but at the same time, like, is it because of what you're saying or doing, or is it more so just the fact that people, like, in an auditorium, like, watching you?
Yeah, and like the lack of confidence is, for me, like, extreme. Like, I'll start, like, just looking at, like, anything. Like, even my background will probably be, like, embarrassing topic for me.
Like you're extremely critical.
Yeah, and like also like I have this really weird thing that's like, so I'm like really hoping this doesn't rub off on my children. Like I'll feel really bad if it does. I should hold myself to this, like listen up. But like I hope I'm not like super controlling or like scared for my kids, because like I have realized like I don't even like when like I post my own dogs on like social media or TikTok. Like I love seeing like them being posted on like your story. Like I'll see like a story of them. I'm like, oh my god, this is so cute. But then I like go and post and I'm like, oh my god, do I have their permission, or like are they gonna get paid for this, or who's gonna exploit their picture of them so cute?
Yeah, I get that.
But like, so I feel like that's like I cannot comprehend family vlogging, because I feel like for me, like
that's a crazy
I feel like you actually have to like again, I'm not trying to call it like a huge community, but I feel like you have to be pretty fucking dumb, because like, I mean, seriously, posting any kid on the internet that's not illegal, like even a teenager, because seriously, like the amount of like disgusting people are out there, like, and if you like look at who their supporters are, you can see it's like 80% old men.
Really?
Yes, even like there's this one mom who's like using her daughter so much, and like all of her daughter's pictures would be like saved and like liked, and like you could see like the like percentage, yes, behind who was doing it and who was leaving the comments, and it was disgusting. And it's like, how could you continue to subject your child to that, or even like put their picture up onto these sites that are literally just going to be used for disgusting things? Like, can you really justify money for that? Like, I cannot.
Yeah, it's a really like, I feel like tough topic. Like personally, like I would not want to like do that. Like, yeah.
And plus, it just leaves the door open too for like, I mean, obviously any type of parenting, anything you do in like your child's life is going to leave a door open for resentment. But I feel like this one especially leaves a way too broad category, because you're pretty much working for your family from day one, seeing not a cent of it, but it's like your parents are going to manipulate you into being like, you're working for this family and we're all benefiting and like blah, blah, blah. But then it's like, actually you've exploited every single one of my like most embarrassing moments for like the public.
Yeah.
And I think I talked to you a little bit about this, like Ruby Frankie's daughter, Sherry Frankie, came forward. I remember I told you about like the whole legalization thing in California of that bill for kids who are on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
It was that like religious like mom who was homeschooling her kids, and like then ended up abusing them, and her oldest daughter just testified in a court hearing and was like, I would literally never suggest anybody have their children on like YouTube or anything like that, and family vlogging is purely a toxic thing, no matter how like intoxicating or whatever it looks like. And she was like, I was bribed into exploiting my most vulnerable points growing up, and I can never get those back. I can never take those down. And my parents did it to me. And it's like, holy terrible. Crap.
I do feel like that is, one of those examples of like, it was done terribly. I do think it can be done a lot better. Like, not saying that it's still like a good thing, but like,
I have an example.
One channel, it's called Belief in Fatherhood. I think that's what it's called. Something like that. And it's first of all, the videos are like incredible and so cute. But I know like over the years, like as his kids have gotten older, like if they said like, actually, I'm not cool with this, like he's taking the videos down.
Oh, that's cool. Like respecting what they want.
Yeah.
See, and that's respectful. Like I can appreciate that. I know
it's still a little iffy.
Yeah, same. Because it's like, when can they consent? Exactly. Yeah. And I feel like that, like I don't know, I kind of have mixed feelings on this family. It's the Bucket List family. I don't know if you've heard of them.
Is it? There's one that I'm picturing.
It's an Asian dad and a white mom, and they have 3 kids, and they literally just travel so much. They're Mormons too. I didn't know that, but they give their kids a pretty awesome life, but it's still like, I don't know. It's a weird. Yeah. It's a weird thing, and like. Go ahead.
Well, so Ryan's World or whatever,
vaguely, yeah.
Yeah, he's it's really interesting because I watched like a really good interview with him and his parents recently, because he's maybe 15, 16 now, so he's like getting up there, and like I don't know, like his parents were immigrants, and basically they went from like not having a lot of income to literally building like $1 billion empire, like, and it's really, I don't know, it's like tricky, and they have done a really good job where like he only has to film for like 1 hour per week, and they are able to produce a ridiculous amount of content.
That's crazy.
And they also have turned a lot of their stuff into animated stuff, so that he doesn't even have to be a part of it.
Wow.
But he's still benefiting. But it's yeah, it's, I don't know, like that's a specific situation where I feel like the parents actually did a very good
Adapting
job,
to what he
and they made sure he still had a semi-normal
life. Totally.
Yeah.
And that is completely the opposite from like the families that I'm seeing right now in like Utah and California. It's like insane. It's like zero thought for their children whatsoever. Like it's like, oh, I see money and I see brand deals, let's freaking go for it. And I'm like I am broke. Let me tell you, I am so broke, and there's not a world where you could even make me exploit my dogs. So like I feel like that's crazy to me. Like
that's
that
respectable. That's
Thank
good.
you. I appreciate, but I just like, I feel like it's not my place. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and like,
definitely.
and then when I put myself into that place, it's like I don't want to be like, I don't know. It's just, that is crazy to me.
Yeah.
But super, like, yeah, I should look at Ryan's World a little bit more.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
For some reason, I'm so tired, but I think it's Ryan's toy review. I think
Yeah. Okay.
But I think they have a ton of channels by now and stuff. And they have like a movie coming out in theaters soon, I'm pretty sure.
Holy moly, that's
Yeah.
crazy. There was another one too that I was gonna say. You said like the fathering something.
Yeah.
There's this one channel called Fathering Autism that I used to watch a lot, and it was like super, super good. And then I found out like there's so much weird stuff on the dad, and like he's like not a good guy at all. But yeah. Anyway.
So like your chair video, like did you film it all? Like did you edit it?
Oh, okay. So I'm still in the middle of that.
Okay,
I still have a lot of stuff to do for it because it ended up raining a day after I painted it, and so I have to resand it and repaint it.
That sucks. It's wooden, right?
Yeah, which it's really not that hard, but like it is gonna take me like another like nice day outside and a couple of hours, and then I'll be ready. But then I think I want to like get a cushion or some boards to put across like for a seat, because right now it doesn't have a seat, it's just like a hole. Yeah. So once I do that, then I'll be ready to post it. But I have like so far really cool video, like a lot. I really wish I'd actually filmed Mom like bringing it home, but it's fine. Like Sunset, I just filmed myself walking around the neighborhood, a lot of random places, like holding the chair.
That's awesome.
And like put my camera like in a bush and like all these different places. But I am actually excited about that one because like I think I'll just probably do like a voiceover or something.
Yeah, that's
and
a
then
good move.
and then I don't have to like listen, or I don't have to like watch myself talk and like my movements.
Yeah, and it's really easy to watch.
Yeah,
like,
and plus
voiceovers.
like I did see some of the videos I took and they're pretty cool. So
That's cool. I actually it wasn't, maybe subconsciously, like I got the idea from you, but like I've been wanting to post more on YouTube because I just want to get in like I just want to be posting more often and like improving little things over time instead of like overthinking it and taking way too long. Like I do that a lot. And so, but then I also don't want to just do totally just like terrible trash videos where like I'm just like, it's kind of pointless and the viewers aren't getting any
quality content.
Yeah, they're not really gaining anything from watching these videos. So I'm trying to get into the middle ground, which is weirdly hard for me. But so I came up with this idea to flip items from like thrift stores. Yeah. So just like buying and selling them. And so I just started that, and it's been really fun. Like just this last week, like I was just like I was just like doing it without thinking about it too much. And so I think I was telling you and Elijah about it a little bit. Like I bought some mugs, and I put them up on Facebook Marketplace, and then I got like some like other cords, like a phone charger and stuff.
Wait, and did anything sell yet?
I don't think so. I haven't checked in like a few days, but yeah, and also like I don't know. Do you think that's like moral to like just buy it?
Yes, I
and
do.
Sell it?
Yes,
like
I do.
without even touching it? Because like ideally, I always pictured flipping as like making it nicer.
Yeah,
like,
I was gonna say, well, I didn't realize you didn't touch it at all.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I think maybe like changing it a little bit would be like kind of beneficial. Like if you don't want to be like totally morally like incorrect. But did you have an offer?
Maybe. Let's see. No,
I have like 75 offers right now on like one TV.
Really? Is it your TV?
Yeah. I just decided I'm not sure if I want to sell it. Plus, it's like kind of a hassle going back and forth with people.
That's funny. You should do a bidding war. Like,
I have multiple times on
Really?
it, and then I just like say, "Oh, I'm not ready to
what's
sell."
the
and
highest
I
price that you've got?
like $85,
Oh,
and then I
that's
just
probably
like
not good enough. If you got like, what did you like list it as?
50 or something.
Okay.
Yeah, because like it's actually kind of hard to get. Like, how much did you list the mugs for? I would say probably no more than $9.
I'm gonna show you. I'll get your reaction.
Unless you took them for like a photo studio session.
I don't know how to show you very well, but the bottom one.
What is Sango mugs?
It's a brand. I think they're fairly nice. I don't know. It just says Sango on the bottom. So yeah, I listed
How
them
much
for
did you pay for them?
$42. I paid $4.26 for all 4 of them combined. So
That's the greatest turnaround.
right.
400%.
Yeah. Also, another like subconscious, like I think inspiration for this video. I totally forgot, but Ryan Trahan did highballing people on Facebook Marketplace, which is like that's the funniest idea. And then he also did lowballing people. So I need to watch
the highballing would get no interaction,
Yeah.
and the lowballing would be like the most scummy people in the world. Or the people just like not believing that it's real.
Yeah.
$42. Yeah, that'll definitely be difficult when my
Yeah.
TV is listed for $8. Actually, it's my TV and surround sound setup.
Oh wow, that's a steal. I'm shocked that these are still alive. Like, that makes no sense. I'm just gonna make sure this is recording.
Okay.
I think so. Probably. The
That'd be
screen's
so
not-
sad.
Worst case scenario, we got audio.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, like, I had one topic, but like I kind of don't remember it. But I really wish I did.
All right. Well, I got a few more
Okay.
topics. Okay. So like, I know like everybody kind of knows this, but like I think ChatGPT is like actually wild. Like, like I don't know if you understand. Like I don't know. There's like all this hype around AI and whatever, but it's crazy. Like I think that it can be like the most ridiculous life coach you can think of, and in like all realms of life.
I've tried to schedule
when
my
it
week off of
comes
it before.
to getting stuff done, like improving relationships, improving your mental health,
Yeah.
like understanding yourself better. Like I think it really like it has insane potential.
Like to be a therapist.
Oh yeah,
That's
definitely.
crazy.
Because you were talking about this, like once AI got memory, like that's when things changed so much. And like I think it's so worth it to get like the ChatGPT like premium or whatever to get more memory. I don't know how much it is. This is not sponsored. But
Have you tried the premium?
I haven't, but I'm pretty sure like to me the thing that would be super cool is more memory, because like yeah, I just think that's like crazy. And I saw this thing on TikTok. It said like I tried like asking ChatGPT this and it was crazy, and so I tried it. It was tell me like something about myself that you don't think I know or something, or just like, or I can't remember what the wording was exactly, but it was basically give me insight on myself based on all of our previous conversations or something like that. And like it gave me some like really cool feedback.
How long had you been talking to it?
It was, I don't know, because so I've maxed out my memory, which is not that hard to do with the free version, but
I think every day it restarts.
not for me. Do you have like an account?
No.
Okay, that's why.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's not really like remembering all of your conversations.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it never has. It's like 4 hours a day.
What do you mean? Like you use it like that? Long? Like what do you use it for? Or like every 4 hours it resets?
You get about, I think, like max out at 4 hours a day of using free chat GPT.
Oh,
Maybe even 45 minutes. Because like I would use it to do a lot of my homework. And so I'd have to save all of my homework for one specific type.
Oh,
and I would
that's
type
funny.
into a Word document every single thing I wanted to ask ChatGPT exactly how I wanted
That's
to ask
smart,
it. So
that's
I would
smart.
not waste a second of my homework time. And I would literally be using ChatGPT up until the second it said like, sorry, no more like answers are
Yeah.
available. And then I'd be like, okay, tomorrow I'll finish.
Okay, well, a few things. For one, for me at least, I don't think it's time. I think it's based on how much I'm going back
Using
and forth
it,
with
yeah.
it. And then also, I think it's just like the latest model of it you can use, and then it'll go to like an older version.
Yeah, that's what
which is still
happens to
pretty
me.
good, I think.
No, for me, it completely changed the quality.
All
It
right.
took it from like an A+ student to like definitely D-.
Borderline passing.
Oh no, actually, it was like
Not even.
Yeah, it would be like flagged for using
That's so
AI.
funny. Whenever I like, because like I'll admit, like I've used it in school. What I like to do is like I like to tell it to give me a percentage probability that it thinks it like how certain are you that this is the right like answer or whatever, and like because it's fun for me to see like if you know
How
like,
much it's doubting itself.
Yeah.
That's actually really interesting. I've never asked it that. What
Yeah.
I always do is I would be so detailed. I would say like, please can you give me a response written as a college student in their
Oh,
fourth
that's
year
smart.
of college,
That's smart,
responding
too.
to a
With,
college
like, a
student
slight
that's in their
stutter
second.
and, like-
I would literally make it like sound like me and make it like kind of not great so that it's not perfect and blah blah blah.
I feel like that's like this insane thing about the memory though, because like if you
Oh,
text
yeah,
it
it
like
would-
every day for a
the
year,
memory
it's gonna get your
once
texting.
if I like did one assignment, I would get straight A's. Like I did so well my last semester
funny.
because it remembered, and it would like go off of like things that I talked about
Yeah.
it too before, but again only in that 45-minute period. So I'd have to like give it all of the information possible
like
in
a
those
fire
seconds.
hydrant. That's so funny. But yeah, and that like you can kind of get around it by like you could like summarize a really long conversation as much as you can, and then when you have the new one like this is what we talked about. But like I don't know, yeah, like it's like helped me in like a lot of different ways, like and I just I think there's like crazy potential there, and like I do plan to use it more and just like see how it goes.
I think I want to use it more when it comes to like scheduling my days and like just routines and like making food and stuff. Like I want to
Yeah.
listen to it like when it tells me to do things. Except for I have a hard time following through when it's like there's no reinforcement. And so I found this app that was like you have to keep this pet alive by like doing all of your daily chores. But I thought also like maybe I'll just like pretend.
And there's definitely a Black Mirror episode about that,
Oh,
like
really?
that exact thing, like or something like that. Maybe I misheard a little.
This is literally my life.
And
And also, I have to say, like,
Uh-huh.
this is gonna be like one of the solid things we can be like, yeah, we did not grow up with like AI, like
Yeah,
just
that's so
being like,
true.
oh yeah, I scrape my knee. What do I do? Like that's
Yeah.
crazy that kids now are literally gonna be like, I'm bored. What do I do? And it's gonna have like 100 options. Like we used to
Yeah.
say, we're bored. Go read a book. Clean your room.
Yeah,
like,
pick up the dog food.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, I feel like we're still maybe because I've heard recently that people are like doubting. They're like, oh yeah, AI was this big fad, but like we over like hyped it. I still think it's gonna be crazy, you know.
Yeah, I was
'Cause-
gonna
but,
say,
like,
who is
recently,
saying
Sean
that?
Cervantes. I think he's
Nah,
wrong.
I think he's so wrong. Yeah, I
Yeah.
disagree with that 100%.
Yeah, me too.
Because like yeah, that would like mean like that's giving too much credit to humans. Like that's like having humans be like, yeah, no, I know more than AI. Like fuck that. Like no, never will that be a thing. Like,
Yeah, and I feel like maybe we're at a point where we could stop it if we want to. And I'll admit, like I feel like there's a lot of scary, like, a lot of scary things about it.
If I
but-
was in control, I would probably stop it. But there's no way to like stop the world.
yeah, unless you use AI to figure that out.
Yeah. And then it'd probably just tell you like doing like nuclear wars.
Maybe, yeah.
I wonder if it could teach you how to be the president.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
That's crazy.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I really think that like if you like had enough memory and like got to know it, and like I feel like it could give you like your best possible
Self.
like path to become president.
That's
or
actually
something.
well, and also it's like
Like-
it's like a third party that's like helping you live your life. If that makes
Yeah.
sense, but like
Yeah.
so unbiased and
Yeah.
like so much based
And
on what
so,
you want.
Like it's not gonna leave you. Like,
Yeah, but I have to say this too. Like it could lead you down like the opposite path of like maybe ending your life because like
Yeah, no, and
it definitely has happened a lot of times already.
I know you were just talking about that
Yeah.
today, and like I don't know, I like I feel like this is like a really crazy topic, so like maybe I won't talk about it too much, but like yeah, I think that's true. Like,
yeah, it's scary. I also hope
yeah.
this isn't like a total dog shot.
Yeah, it probably is actually. It's probably like warped your foot to cover like half of the screen. I could blur it out.
Hilarious.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, no, I disagree like with the overhyping of AI. And I have to say, too, like, about my topic really quickly, like, it's, like, so close to the tip of my tongue. Like, I can remember what I was thinking about when I thought it.
I think I know what it is.
Okay, it was not Domingo.
All right, never mind. All right, I can pull up my last topic.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, you dropped something on me recently, which it's hard for me to believe, if I'm being honest. Can you explain to me why you think that Bridget Mendler is a time traveler?
Yeah.
That's her name, right?
Yes,
Bridget
yes,
Mendler?
I can.
Okay.
100 reasons. So she has literally said that she has time traveled on her Twitter.
Okay.
And she has she is a doctor from like Harvard or Yale or something. She's worked for like NASA or another space company. And now she's started her own company that deals with time travel and like space continuum somethings. And it's like super secretive, and she's poured so much money into it, and she's like very freaking smart. Like she's done so much like low-key stuff. Like it's wild. And so like there's this whole thing like, oh, Bridget Mendler has time. Like, have you looked into it at all, really?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I was gonna do
if you watch like one video or something, there's so much to back it up, and it's just like, what the heck? Like, this girl is actually really smart, and like, why is she doing all the stuff she's doing? Like, I don't know if it'll come up with the company that she owns right now, but
it's just like it's such a like really intriguing topic to me, and so like I just have to be like so skeptical, you know?
Oh, you should be 100%. I mean, I don't know 100% if I believe that she has, but I do believe she's definitely working with something that has to do with that, based on all of the stuff she's like tinkering around with, I guess.
Yeah. Bridget Mendler
company.
Time travel.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Bizarre conspiracy theory suggests Disney star Bridget Mendler is a time traveler. Written by Harry Fletcher. I'm outing him right now.
That's kind of a funny name.
Yeah, so she did a crazy amount of stuff. CEO of a startup company called Northwood Space, which reportedly aims to create satellite ground stations that are designed with mass production and customer flexibility first in mind. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Now, this amazing story has inspired some TikTokers to get a little conspiratorial. I don't know. It's an interesting idea.
I should do more research on it and come back to you and present more, because I've learned so much about it, and I need to know more about her company, but it's kind of like quantum computers. Like, they just quantum.
They just don't exist.
They just do quantum computers.
Wait, like that's what they do in the company? Or?
Oh, no. I also am thinking, like, I should go refill my water bottle, but I'm unsure of, like, where.
Okay. There's definitely one in the lobby.
Oh, really?
We're in a hotel right now.
Oh, yeah.
We're visiting Kyle.
We went to a DU game tonight, a hockey game.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. Very cool.
Actually, it like made me want to get into hockey a little bit. Like, not like playing it, like, but actually I think I could. Like, but I retract that statement, because I used to play like. I used to play, but like occasionally in PE we play like field hockey, like with the sticks or whatever.
I love that.
Oh, I hated that, because like, tell me, like, how is it efficient to run like this? Like, it's not. And it also just feels like you're like being less efficient than you should be when you're just like running around like this. And, like,
that's kind of true.
And so I just feel like I don't like that. Like, plus like you're just chasing a puck around for like 60 minutes. And you're literally just chasing it around. Like,
yeah, but it was so fun.
Yeah, no, I love hockey. I love to watch it. I think it's like always really good, especially when you're closer. But like, I cannot believe that the nets don't go all the way around. Yeah. Like, that's so weird to me. It's like such an easy fix of like like, here you go. No one will get hurt at all anymore. But no, the fun of the game is possibly the fans getting knocked out. Like, that's crazy. Yeah. But it was really fun. Like, I love seeing them smash into the walls and like yeah. My topic, though, was about, like, something having to do with, like, messages and dreaming and waking up, but,
Okay. Also, sorry. I think this is officially dead.
Oh, bummer. Okay,
now
well, that
we
was a
can
good time.
switch to that.
Awesome.
If you're cool with that.
Yeah. But I don't totally remember what my topic was. It was just definitely about something like with how like interesting my dreams have been lately and like something else. But I'm gonna have to try and remember it because that's ridiculous.
Okay. Did you want to like refill your water?
Yeah, I think so. I'm just shocked. It says I walked 5.3 miles today.
I feel like that's probably.
That's
Right?
shocking to me.
I guess that does seem a little high.
That seems really high.
Mine says almost 6. Well, we both went on a run.
Yeah, I only did 0.6 miles though, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like really feeling out of breath this morning. Where is that?
Now sending a picture to David Koshkin.
Where's that taken?
I just sent it. It's in Johnson at UNM. That's Mark.
Oh, whoa.
And it's funny.
That's
'cause
wild.
I didn't have his contact for some reason, but we definitely have like texted.
Oh my god! Looks like
pretty funny.
How long ago was that from?
That was from 2016.
That's crazy.
For Halloween, actually, it's almost exactly
Aww,
like.
he's so cute, like a
there we
little
go.
tiny baby.
Yeah.
What the heck? I always thought they both looked like both of their parents so much, and they both looked like each other, like in different ways. But it was like wild.
Yeah.
Do you know if their parents are still together?
I don't know.
I think both of their parents were like very scary in my opinion. The most like intense of the parents like possible was like mom and dad version.
Oh,
But they were
funny.
nice, like very nice. Like don't get me wrong, but like also like if I was their kid, I'd probably be like, yeah.
Yeah.
And they spoke different. I think they spoke Russian. Yeah.
Yeah, because they came from that, I believe.
I know their parents did, but
Yeah.
I don't know where they were born.
Like, wait, whose parents?
David and Mark.
Yeah.
But like were David and Mark born?
I'm pretty sure.
Or in Israel, actually. I think they were born in
What?
Israel.
I don't know. That seems really cool. So.
I'm fairly certain.
All right.
Yeah.
Wait, so you said you were trying to remember your
Yeah,
your
but I
dog?
cannot. Like,
Okay.
I can't believe, like, this entire day I've been thinking of it. And even before this day, I was thinking of it.
I kind of do want to jump back to
Yeah,
the Tyler, the
please
Creator
do.
thing, just because it's so cool. Like,
Did you look up the meaning of the album?
No, I didn't, but I could do that.
Yeah,
I just
can you
think,
CHROMAKOPIA?
yeah, I think it's so cool. Like, I'm just, I don't think you understand how cool this is. I just love, like, how popular, like, hip-hop culture is and how popular music is and, like,
Yeah.
our culture. Like, I'm so glad that it is. Like, I really think that art
Did
and
you
music
see
is so
Obama
cool.
rapping Eminem's song?
Was this, like, AI?
No! It was
Did they
like-
cut it? Or he actually did
No,
this?
he literally did it,
When
like,
was it?
at the rally for Kamala, like, maybe a week ago.
Huh.
He rapped the entire beginning
That's
of,
so
like,
funny.
my mom's spaghetti. Like,
uh-huh.
he literally did it in Michigan, because
That's
everyone
sick.
was, like, waiting for him to come out, because it was the night Eminem endorsed Kamala.
Oh, yeah.
And so he was going to come out, and Obama's like, I've never had the opportunity to do this before, and then he's like, I'm kind of nervous. My palms are sweaty. My knees are weak.
That's
Mom's
legendary.
spaghetti. Yeah, it literally was so good, but I'm like, oh my god.
Alright, CHROMAKOPIA meaning?
Yeah.
Okay. Is CHROMAKOPIA a state of being, a place, a medical condition? Here's everything we need to know about the world of Tyler, the Creator.
Oh, he really has the word. That's crazy.
I'm misreading a lot of stuff tonight.
Merriam-Webster dictionary just says Tyler the Creator. Is this a state of form or mental illness?
Let's see. So what does it mean? As ever with Tyler, we can't be for sure. But one thing is apparent: he's using chroma as in chromatic, like colors. And yeah, the theme is like green. Well, I've seen only green stuff or black and white stuff. Although for one of the videos he dropped, I think it might have had color. So
Huh.
maybe throw that all out the window. But I think that the actual album cover is mostly black and white. He's wearing a mask, and then it just says CHROMAKOPIA in green, and the word has like horns on it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and I don't know if you know, but yeah, like each album, he kind of has a different character that he plays, and it's
But that
honestly
makes
so
sense
cool.
now that I like got it.
Yeah,
There was one that
yeah.
was really scary to me. It was like one of the very
Was it
first
Wolf,
ones.
maybe?
I think so. Like
Yeah.
with the dollhouse.
Yeah,
that
that's
one
Wolf.
fucking scares the shit out of me every
Yeah,
time
me
I see
too.
it. Like,
Yeah, I've listened to like a decent bit of his music, but I was trying to listen to all of his music before this one drops, and so I've been like rushing through it. I think I started like yesterday.
That's actually a really good idea.
Not giving me much time, like, I guess.
Yeah, no,
I should have given myself a little more time.
Yeah, but I think that's a really cool idea to like actually go through and listen to all of his stuff, especially if he's the one writing it. Like, then you know it's like actually like a story and.
Yeah, so I listened to Goblin, which I had heard, like one of the first songs I ever heard from him when I was in like 7th grade is on Goblin, so I like some of it, and it's I think he was pretty young, like 18 or 19. I think 19 when that album came out, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool. Like I think in the album he talks about like just feeling the pressure because when he dropped a few singles first, I think they really took off. And then people like Kanye like commented being like I'm watching this dude, like this kid is special or something. And so I mean that's amazing, but at the same time puts so much pressure on this guy and this kid. And so yeah, it's pretty cool to see like what his trajectory has been. Yeah, so I listened to that. Like honestly, not the biggest fan of that album.
Yeah.
And then right now I'm just getting through Wolf, and again like. Not the biggest fan, I guess. Yeah. But there's some bangers on it. And again, as you know, I have to listen to the song like multiple times before I really know, so it's kind of hard to tell. And then next I think is Cherry Bomb, which apparently is one of the most like experimental albums that he's done. So it's probably going to be a bit of a hard listen for me, to be honest.
I don't know if I've heard anything off of that, really.
Yeah, I probably have, but I'm not even sure.
Yeah.
And apparently Kanye's on like 1 or 2 of those songs, I think. And I was surprised, even I forget if it was the first album or definitely the second album, he was able to get like Frank Ocean, I think if I butcher this, Pharrell Williams, I'm pretty sure, and some other notable
people. The Despicable Me
yeah. And then I think then Flower Boy, which is good, and then Igor, which is good.
I'm curious if he'll change his performance style at all, like playing a different character.
Yeah, I'm sure he will a little, but I think he'll still bring all the energy.
I hope so, because like you have to see that. This is like a little different, but did you hear if Eminem released like a song about like everything going on in the world today?
Well, he dropped that one called Abracadabra or whatever, and it was for like his 50th birthday or something.
Oh, okay.
He was talking about his kids were brats or something.
What?
It was a good song.
I don't know if that. I haven't listened to anything he's dropped recently. Like I really liked him when he was Slim Shady, and I'll still stand, like, he's still like a good artist, and again, he's like admirable because he writes all his own shit, and he's like actually also true. Like, have you watched 8 Mile?
I haven't. I've heard it.
I think you should really, you would love it. Oh my god, it is so good, because like it's like literally genuinely what you're speaking about, of like being like the person who believes in yourself, writes your stuff, produces it, gets on stage, performs it, like, and he makes a freaking name for himself in like the black like slums, like that it's their thing, that rap was their game, like that's what they did. And like he comes up out of nowhere, and like he is like confident, and he like keeps going, and like and he's so good. Like the movie is like whoa. Like I watched it when I was a freshman at Michigan State. Yes, just so freaking good. Like I was like, wow, I had no idea. Like it really turned me on to like being like listening to him. Like,
that's cool.
Yeah,
I want to watch that. And also I just remembered, like, on the last podcast that you were on, we were talking about being here and watching Pulp Fiction, and I don't know if that's gonna happen, but maybe tomorrow. And we started watching Nope, which was pretty cool.
I'm really excited to finish it.
I was so surprised that you hadn't like heard of it.
Like, I know. I'm like so confused good. If like I was like blacked out for like a month or two or like something. Like, how did I not have any commercials about it? I didn't hear anyone talking about it. I never saw any advertisements for it. I've like genuinely not heard of this movie before.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And like for the fact of like how big I know it must have been when it came out, like and Keke Palmer's in it, like I would have known. Like I'm so confused. But in 2022, you said? Yeah,
summer 2022. It was weird. I saw it. I mean, we were hyped to see it because, you know, Jordan Peele.
Yeah.
And, so we, like, saw it in IMAX. And
I
might have seen it twice or something. And I think he might have another one dropping somewhat soon, like maybe next year or something.
I haven't seen any commercials for it.
I haven't seen any commercials, but I've heard something about it.
I've just seen, there's one coming out on your birthday that now I don't remember, but the Wicked one's coming out on your birthday also, and I'm excited about that.
Also, sorry, how long do you think you want to go? Like, how much longer?
Oh, I'm pretty tired.
Okay.
So whatever, like, how long have we been going? Who's that a picture of?
It's David Koshkin.
Oh, I thought that was Jody.
It's Morgan Freeman.
Picture?
Yeah.
What?
Whoops. Alright, yeah, I was gonna say we could put these back on, but we don't have to do that.
Okay, what time?
11:20.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
How long has it been?
We've probably been going for like a good 50 minutes, 55 or something.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's solid. Thank you so much
yeah,
for saying that.
of course. I'm just upset with myself that I didn't remember my topic.
That's alright.
Like, if I do remember it tomorrow, do you want podcast on the run?
Yeah. Also, I just want to say, yeah, so 8 Mile, I should probably watch.
Yeah.
I think you should watch Genius. It's a 3-part docu-series on Kanye, and it's so good. It's awesome.
What's it on?
Netflix.
Okay.
It's really cool. It's done mainly by this guy named Cootie, I believe. I hope that's right.
Cootie?
Sorry, Cootie. Forgot that wrong.
Really?
I think so.
K-U-G-Y?
I don't know. I think it's like maybe Koodi.
That has to be Cootie.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's like no questions asked.
Yeah, but he killed it. Like really, the style.
Cootie kills him.
Like the editing, the voiceover, like just the entire artistic vision is like beautiful. Like it's so like even if you don't care about
and I
Kanye's
love
story,
docuseries,
and
so I'll watch it.
I love like it's so cool. Like you see Kanye's whole rise like starting. I think it starts in like 1999 or so, 98.
Did he like want this documentary to be made?
I think he was like cool with it.
Fine
Yeah,
with it.
like it was just a guy that was pretty close to him. Just like started filming his life because he just was like, oh, like Kanye's got some like potential basically, and it's pretty cool. If I remember right, it's been a long time since I started rewatching it recently. But the first 2 parts, very solid. The third one is like I'm sure you'll like it. Like it kind of like portrays it like, if I remember right, like very black and white as like, yes, this is when he went off the rails, which I know a lot of people would agree with that. But so I think Kanye was probably like not like the happiest about the third part, but I think it's all a really solid like piece. Like I'd
honestly,
recommend it.
I'm not gonna lie to you, like, and this has nothing to do with like my feelings towards Kanye whatsoever, like, but I prefer when specifically a celebrity, but like anyone who's having a documentary come out about them, I so much prefer it not to have been like desired really by the specific person who's it about, because it's 100%, or it's like way less biased, and it really tells a better story in my opinion, because it's like this is like a third person's take on like what you're doing, and it's like either way it kind of allows the viewer to draw a conclusion on like whether or not they're gonna be like super supportive or not, but I like really prefer that. Like,
I feel like sometimes it could, though, very much so have a bias because maybe they don't like the person or whatever.
Oh, totally.
I feel like in this case it's a pretty cool situation because it's somebody who just organically was in his life, was close to him, and like, you know.
Do you think when he did like the Donda stuff, like he was losing his mind at all?
I mean, I feel like that's a kind of big topic, like, because I don't know, I feel like I don't know, I feel like I don't really think of people as like crazy or like losing their mind or anything, like, and of course that's such like a gray area. It's like, how would I say, like when somebody's like losing their mind or whatever, but yeah, definitely like, at that point, like, well, I don't know if it's ish, like, I would say like, definitely at that point, like, yeah, a lot of people would say that about him for sure.
Yeah, I'm just curious. I think that's like really interesting. But I'll have to watch that. I didn't know that there was a documentary about him, because I know there's a another documentary series called like Evil Genius on Netflix, and I've seen that.
That's funny. And
That is
this
not
one,
about Kanye.
It's like JEEN-YUHS.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay,
Genius.
Genius. Okay. I'll have to get on that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Have you seen the video recently that came out of Northwest where she's like, "Hi, I'm Kim Kardashian. I'm Kanye West. I'm Northwest." It's a really funny video. It's like Vogue is asking her questions. I think she was like on Vogue or something, but it is on TikTok. It's like very, very funny though. She's like hilarious. Like, oh my god.
That's funny.
Yeah, she's like in that like prime age where she really should not be being recorded.
It's like what we were talking about.
Exactly. No, exactly. And I cannot believe that actual huge brands are allowed to exploit kids like that too.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's not just her parents posting it. That's literally, like, a brand paying for her image and her voice to be in their stuff.
Yeah.
And she's not even... she's, like, not even a teenager yet.
I feel like all of, like, social media is, like, kind of crazy because, like, yeah, like, I was definitely, like, posting TikToks when I was, like, 12. Or Musical.lys or whatever.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
My life was so different than yours. Like, at 12, like, oh my god.
That's funny.
Like, Mom would, like, print out my texts, and, like, I'd have to keep my phone in, like, the living room.
That sucks.
It really did. You don't even understand. Yeah, I think that was, like, things were so different, like, for, like, my, like, I think, like, 9 to 12-year-old period than your 9 to 12-year-old period.
Oh, for sure. I bet.
I'm happy about that. Like, I do not feel like I wanted you to, like, go through any of the things. Like, I genuinely did not.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Like, well, like, if I understand that you, like... I'm so tired right now. But if I understand that you're saying that, like, that time was bad, then I appreciate it.
Yeah. No, like, I wanted
like
you to not have to.
always so many, like, differences and stuff. But... I think it's pretty funny that like we're just having this like fairly loud conversation. Like, there's definitely I heard people over there. So yeah, maybe we should be quieting down.
It's crazy because I never hear anyone in hotel rooms.
Really?
Never.
They're probably not doing podcasts usually. I only heard them like once we like quieted once you went and got water. Heard hearing like every single word.
I mean, we do literally have a connecting
We share it
room.
I think just before we end, I don't know if you want to take a sec. And like if there's anything from the past week or past month or anything that you want to mention, or yeah.
Oh my god, I just remembered what I was gonna say earlier. What my topic was. That's crazy. And thank God, this is like the most perfect timing also.
Yeah, no,
whoa.
for real.
It was literally, I wanted to like talk about how I always mean to like leave myself like, well, no, okay, this is what I wanted to be. It's kind of like a longish, but
Sorry.
I'll make it quick.
No worries.
Basically, it's like, I feel like...
It's so uncomfortable. I don't know why I put this here.
I know, and I've been forcing myself to sit in this crack. Look at this.
Jeez.
This entire time. But I just feel like I'm in frame, so I haven't moved.
It's like a very wide angle. Like, you probably see like all the way to the other side.
I'm not moving at all to stay
It's
straight.
funny. Somebody clicks through, I'm like moving all over and you're just perfectly still. It's like the cloud.
That's how I am at night too. I just like stay. Oh yeah, literally. Okay, but anyway, I already forgot. Just kidding. So my topic was that like I have throughout my life consistently like told myself to like leave video messages to my future self, and like I've never been consistent with it. And the times when I've left myself, like, writings from the past, or, like, I've taken the time to, like, journal a few times, or, like, whatever, I find it so freaking interesting to go back and, like, read those and, like, see what I was thinking then. Because also, like, it helps you get perspective on, like, things. Because, like, it's, like, I was so set in this way of thinking at 14, like, and now I don't have any insight to a 14-year-old's thoughts because I didn't take the time to write them down when I was having so many, like... And I know, like, maybe now I'm going to be like, oh, they're just stupid kid insights. But no, like, I know they were, like, meaningful. And I know I was, like, having, like, I was really thinking, like, good than, like, trying to, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I know it was just a different perspective, like, more innocent and, like, I don't know. So I really, like, kicked myself for not doing that. And so I'm, like, thinking, like, this is, first of all, like, such a good thing to do. Like, because it's, like, keeping you consistent with, like, giving yourself future messages.
Yeah.
but I also like was thinking like I want to definitely like, even though I always say I want to be more intentional about it, like I really really do. Cause, like,
That's cool.
I don't know, it's like I always think like, oh, I've waited too long and now I've missed it, like right, and it's like, no, I'm only 24.
Yeah,
like
it's
I could start vlogging
never
my
too
early
late.
20s and like
Like,
just have it for myself,
Even
because
if you're 50, 60, 70, 80,
I know,
90,
and it's like
200.
and I just feel like I've like missed like a point in my life that I really would want to watch back, not for anyone else, just for me, like just genuinely like to see what I was thinking, and like, and I have like little videos and like stuff here and there, but it's nothing like what I wish.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, so actually messages was really spot on with what I was like trying to
That's
say.
cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny, like I remember something you said like during the first podcast that you were on. You said something like I thought you were talking about the podcast, but you're talking about something that Kamala Harris did. You said something like I think this is actually a very good move or something, and I was like, oh, and then I was like, oh, okay.
I think this is a very good move. I get behind it 100%. I have a question. Is your watch red because it's like almost dead?
No, I think it's
Oh.
because it's nighttime
Okay.
or because it's dark or something. It's
You know, I
like
never-
easy on the eyes.
That does not happen for me. It stays bright. And like it's only yellow up top because it's on low battery mode right now. But oh yeah, remember in my car, like all of a sudden all the lights were glowing red? Like, you're the only person that has ever seen that still. Like, I can't explain it to anyone. I don't know what it was. Like, it's not happened since. Like, so confused. So, like, I just had to get that out there.
That's funny.
Like, I don't know if you have any insight to what that was.
I honestly just thought it was part of the car. Like, I didn't think anything
It's
was
never
happening.
happened since, before, or to anyone that I know. Like,
That's weird.
yeah. So, I'm gonna still think about that. Like, well, also, I know my car needs to be serviced, but remember, I, like, put it off, like, always. I don't know if you know that. Like, 'cause I don't like going to my dealership, because
Oh.
I get, like, harassed.
Yeah.
So, I'm serious, like, I maybe get my car serviced, like, once every 2 years at max. And, like, now my, like, cruise control thing is not even really working. Like, you pretty much have to, like, yank on it about 100 times for it, like, to work. And there's a lot of other little issues that would probably be solved if I just, like, I don't know when you're supposed to take your car in, but...
Yeah, I think it's like every certain amount of miles,
Oh my
and
God.
then maybe also a certain amount of time. I can't remember.
Yikes. I was thinking about that, like, I'm supposed to remember when I got my tires on so that I go get them rotated.
It's funny. There's probably, like, documents of it somewhere or
Yeah,
something.
definitely AutoZone has that for me.
All right, do you think we should call it there?
Yeah, sign
All right.
off.
Well, thank you so very much for watching this far. I'm glad that you could join us again.
Thanks for tuning into my story from last year.
Of course. Watch this video if you want.
Watch it. It's propped up by my license.
Stay hydrated, y'all.
Don't dehydrate. I like that podcast. That was good. Oh, look, we have an ice bucket here. I could have literally gone and gotten ice.